चिन्तासन्तानहन्तारो यत्पादाम्बुजरेणव स्वीयानां तान् निजाचार्यान् प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः यदनुग्रहतो जन्तु सर्वदुःखातिगो भवेत् तमहं सर्वदा वन्दे श्रीमद्वल्लभनन्दनम् अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमामि हृदये शेषे लीलाक्षीराब्धिसाहिनं लक्ष्मीसहस्रलीलाभिः सेव्यमानं कलानिधिं चतुर्भिश्च त्रिभिस्तथा षड्भिर्विराजते यौसो पंचधारदये मम. True association, or we can also call it as satsang, the association which helps us to understand ourselves better and becomes a force to guide us in the direction of Lord Shri Krishna. In our life, whom we have the company of matters a lot. Who are the friends? How is our family background? With what company or what institution we are associated with what ideology we are associated with which kind of thought process or perception we are associated with which kind of book we are associated with, what books do we read, what thoughts do we get. All of that is association. We have association of ourselves as well. When we are alone, we have our own association, self-association. So association matters a lot in the way we think. And to think in a direction which leads us, first of all we need to decide that why are we here. Even in this Zoom session, we all are getting associated towards a thought process which takes us to Lord Shri Krishna, which helps us to know ourselves, know our surroundings, know our thought processes in a better way, in a clear way. Because some scientists have said that 19th century was the century of research, 20th century was the century of inventions, and 21st century is the century of tensions and hypertensions. People here who are connected to social media, people are having so much different places on the web to getting stuck with the web, and sometimes what happens is we forget the reality and we just go into an imaginary world, and that totally gives us a different outlook of life. So in that situation, what to do? In that situation, we need to understand the association. Which association will help us? Which association is to be left? Which association is to be carried forward? We need to understand that and take the steps. So we'll start with the presentation and we will have the look and try to understand the true association or the satsang in a better way. So the true association or the satsang. What is true association? The true association means associating with good people or simply being in the company of truth. Sat means the truth, and being in the true association means being in the company of good people or in the company of devotees. In Pushtimarg, the company of devotee is so important because the devotee is the one who has experienced the path, who has walked on the path and then has started living that path in his life, is practicing that. So a company of devotee, of a person who has lived the truth, not just understood the truth, but lived the truth, is very important. So true association means associating with good people or simply being in the company of truth. Translates as satsang in Hindi or in Sanskrit. Sat means truthful or good, and sang means company. The true company you have in your life. Who is your company that impacts your life, impacts your decisions, impacts your lifestyle, your thoughts, your mindset, everything? The way you eat, the way you behave, the way you react in situations, the way you think, everything is based on your company. What kind of input you get, the same kind of output you will give to the society. So what you take inside, what you allow entering your mind, your soul, your body, it is going to become you. So creating a circle around you which has a true meaning to it. They are not just flings, but they really mean something in life. They are the people whom you trust. They are the people who have faith in you, who believe that you have the potential in you. So creating a circle of people around you, or of different things, of book, of situations, which help you to be in a true company. Your decisions, your learning, your behavior is influenced by the people in your life. Not just people, but the kind of books you read, or the movies you watch, Netflix or maybe Amazon Prime, or web series or movies or shows that you watch, or YouTube maybe. You see, we have technology, but that technology is helpful when we use it positively, when we use it in the right way. Everything in our life has two dimensions. One is the positive way and one is the negative impact of it. So basically, how we let the surroundings influence us, and that part of our life means a lot, because that is going to be how we are. Books over here, I am saying it because in our Pushti tradition, we believe that books or the Granth we read are the associations, are the good company of us, because those books tell us how to be positive in life, how to live our life, how to take decisions, what is right for us. It doesn't tell us, it gives us options and gives us an opportunity to make our decisions, to take our decisions. For example, if children watch more and more violent movies and play video games like PUBG, they tend to develop more violent behavior. Association or company can be also with yourself, ideologies, or with God Himself. If you have association with yourself, with God, with ideology, a strong ideology like Shri Vallabhacharya gave us, if you are associated with such strong ideologies, such strong mindset, whether you are in a very difficult situation and you are all alone, you will still have the strength to deal with it, to cope up with it. True association or satsang in Pushti Marg. What is the true meaning of it in Pushti way? In Pushti Marg, satsang is one of the best ways you can connect yourself to Shri Krishna. It is one of the easiest way of knowing, understanding yourself and God, the relationship between you and God. Shri Vallabhacharya ji himself, he only preaches the things which he practices himself. He doesn't just say it for the sake of impressing the devotees, but he says or utters only the word which he himself experiences or practices in his life. So satsang is to be done every day. It doesn't matter if you are doing it for 2 minutes or for 20 minutes or for 2 hours. But to be in a company of a devotee just for 2 minutes also makes a big difference. It gives you an energy, a source of power which can help you throughout the day. Satsang in Pushti Marg essentially means nourishing your emotions or bhav, the emotion towards Lord, the bhav, the way gopis of Vraj had, the bhav towards Shri Krishna. To nourish that bhav, to nourish that emotion towards Shri Krishna, satsang is a key to nourish that emotion within us through good company. In Pushti Marg, Shri Hari Rai ji highlights the importance of good company many times through the Vartajis or the stories of 84 and 252 Vaishnavas. In these stories, we get many examples of how Vaishnavas have connected to different Vaishnavas who have understood and known the Pushti Marg, who have lived the Pushti Marg, the philosophy Shri Vallabhacharya ji gave, and by knowing it, they experienced the bhav, the emotion of the true love or the truth of love with Shri Krishna, with the Divine Himself. We can easily see how many Vaishnavas receive the nectar of devotion and peace through company or sang of other Vaishnavas. In life, many situations arise where you feel stuck. After the pandemic, so many people are experiencing loneliness, depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues. A good company in form of Guru, in form of a devotee, a Vaishnav, a Granth or a book, or a mantra, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, can help you to find a way out. It can empower you without breaking down in any way. One must have true association or satsang for even a minute, as I said, or 10 minutes every day for their spiritual growth. When we had the session of spirituality and religion, at that point of time we discussed what is spirituality. Connecting with your spirit, knowing your spirit, and acting with the full understanding of your spirit with enthusiasm. So, to connect with your spirit, to connect with yourself, to the divine within you, satsang plays a very important role. The true association plays a very important role, a key role in your life. So at least for a minute or 10 minutes every day, for your own spiritual growth, to know yourself, find out what medium fulfills you. Whether it is a Granth, a book, reading the stories of 84 to 52 Vaishnavas, or maybe reading Shodash Granthas, knowing their meaning, understanding them, what Shri Vallabh is trying to say, or by a mantra, chanting the name of Lord Shri Krishna. I guess many of you are already doing the mala every day in your houses. By being in a company of a devotee, of a Vaishnava, and also in a company or sitting in the lotus feet of your Guru, questions that come to your mind, asking the questions to your Guru, trying to understand the philosophy, trying to understand the life in a better way, in a clear way, with the experience and divine wisdom your Guru can share with you. So make them an inseparable part of your life. Make this true association an inseparable part of your life, of your everyday life. In this way, you can experience the change in you. So simply, just be in a good company, have a good friendship, have the friends who can guide you, who can help you through this divine journey of life. This life is divine itself. We all are blessed to have this life. We are blessed to have a company of each other. I'm lucky to have you guys as Vaishnavas, because in future it is you and me who have to live this path, who have to cultivate our ideologies, our thoughts, our way of living in the Pushti way. So knowing it, understanding it, talking about it, discussing it, questions come out. So asking the questions, discussing, through that we can know ourselves, we can know the path, we can know so much around us. So let us experience the change through having a true company, a true association, a satsang in our life. Shubham Bhavatu, Kalyanamastu.